Now we come to a little place down more in the Midland. This place is called Cassino. The place I'm sitting in is Monte Cassino Abbey. This is a monastery that during the World War II, 1994, when Italy was fascist and then occupied, German troops were located down in the city and all along the Gustav Line. The Gustav Line was a line defense with natural mountains and defensive positions that were to stop the potential invasion of the Allies to recapture Europe. The Allies, in January to May 1944, did a series of 4 attacks to regain control over Cassino, to then start a big push towards Rome. The first attack in June, done by the US forces along with other forces, failed. They went on to have a significant heavy casualties, while the Germans did not. Second, the same. The third also. The fourth, the Polish Second Corps went into it and recaptured the monastery. Luckily, some Germans and the monks have, previous to this, removed the most sacred artifacts and so to Rome. So when the place got destroyed and flattened, it was only rubble. No history. The Germans didn't actually stay here. The Germans did not actually have observation posts, allegedly. But after the Allies smashed these pieces, they actually took up defensive positions here, and they could maul them at the oncoming and confronting Allies. So yeah, that's a blunder. But let's explore more of this place, Cassino.
Mirror on the wall, tell me who gon' rise and fall. I've been running for my flaws, still I'm standing 10 feet tall.
And look at this view. Oi, and there's thunder. So here you can see the strategic positions it would be. You can see over and over, even if the Allies tried to come, you would have seen them weeks before. They would come from here, fight the way, tanks, vehicles, men, airplanes, everything thrown at the Axis. And also, you have a cemetery that's over there, which we will visit later. Because in the German forces, likewise, when the Romans took over, this was just basically, it could be Balkans, Balkan people, it could be other from all other occupied places that were just stationed here to do their duty or be killed. And thus, when the Americans came, they only saw the Kraut uniform or the German uniform, Nazi uniform. And thus they didn't think about 2 seconds because that enemy was firing upon him. But in reality, it could have been a prisoner of war forced to fight for the Germans. Same did in Roman, and when the Romans took over, started taking over Italy then, as we have visited Sapinum, Venezia and so on, took them under their wing and called them Romans, and killed those who didn't want to. Seems like history is repeating itself. Here you can see a perfect example of nice weather. So also this is the resting place for Benedict, you mean Sancta. Somebody important. Yes, that Benedicto. Yeah, Ferdinando. Ferdinando, I'm Fernando. Wow. Okay, so I don't know how much more local you can get this type of weather. Just look at that one. It's just there. Basically, all these people right there is getting it. While the rest of us, high up in the mountain, are dry. Yet.
town was humming, smoke lay on the ground. Yeah, I may know your town was humming, smoke lay on the ground. Ain't no face I recognize, and my baby can't be found. I left that place in summer, swore I'd be back by fall. I left that place in summer, swore I'd be back by fall. Now the porch is bare and broken, and her name's gone from the wall.
Why, this church is really one of the most and prettiest we have seen. This is insane. The details in the paintings and wow, the mosaic is all mosaic. Just look at this. Everything you see in the roof is mosaic.
Heard the church bell moaning down on Beale Street side.
So yeah, this has been the monastery of Monte Cassino. Wow, strong. Now we're gonna go a little bit down the mountain. We're gonna see if we can find some traces of war that is raged in this area. And there we have it, our trusty steed that has taken us up and now down Italy. Let's head on. This tiger purse. So as far as I know, up on there is a memorial. Because on this hill, it says that this was the hill where the most casualties took place for the Allies. So here is the steps where I go. Men fought, fell, were friends, soldiers, all around here, while giving their life for the freedom of Europe. It's incredible. Some reinforced concrete with metal rods and bars in it. So this was perhaps an outpost made here to counter the Allied advance. Perhaps a machine gun, perhaps soldiers laying wait just to shoot down whatever enemy tried to. Like here, you can see metal rods. This is German, definitely German history. Wow. There is the monument I'm talking about. So they had to fight all the way where we are going now. We're going to stop and see all the memorials.
To jest niepewna sytuacja polityczna naszego kraju, to niestety. Oczywiście, kiedy państwa Europy Zachodniej
The reason why this monument is raised exactly here is because on this hill is called 593, and this was basically the last push the 3rd Division of the Carpathian Rifle Regiment and on their 5th Eastern Borderlands Infantry Division divisions making up the Second Polish Corps. So that means this was the hill from where which the Polish offensives liberated the German defense line in the Monte Cassino area, especially in Monte Cassino Abbey. So that means this last push of resistance from the Germans could not match the Polish spirit, the Polish fighting spirit, and thus the Polish army, the Polish Second Corps, liberated and finished what the Americans couldn't do or wouldn't do. Welcome to Pampi.
Maradona se muerte el día de mi cumpleaños.
Ser vi jobbar för Maradona spilte jo i Italien.